Hello, beautiful people. It is your girl Simone Nicole here, back at it again with another video. Before we jump into today's video, we have to do our subscriber shout out of the day. And today's subscriber shout out is going to go to Miss Taylor Range. She commented on my most recent hair horror story that I just uploaded, and she said we actually need more story times because I cried through this whole video when I wasn't cringing. And then she said this particular establishment, and she said that because we worked at this particular establishment, and she said she has a very similar story, which I am not surprised about. Thank you so much, Miss Taylor, for watching my videos. I have known Taylor for most of my life, and she is so supportive with my YouTube channel, so sweet, so active, and I just want to publicly say thank you for being so supportive of me and my little old channel. If you would like to be my subscriber shout out in my next video, make sure you are commenting, being a genuine nice person, and you could be featured in my next video. Now, today's video is going to be a twist out, and it is specifically going to be a twist out for girls that maybe are transitioning, maybe have a bit of heat damage, and I will get into why that is in the video. So the first thing you want to do is start off with a good base leave-in conditioner. And this was my first time using this particular one. It was the Miss Jessie's leave-in condition. That's why I'm making all these faces, because I actually quite enjoyed it. So once you have your leave-in conditioner good and spread onto your hair, you're going to go in with a cream. So this one is the Cantu Flaxseed Cream Gel, and I really liked this one a lot. It was my first time using this one as well. I took a bit of that, used the praying hands method to get it evenly spread over to the hair shaft, and then I took the Curls Be in Control Sculpting Gel, used a bit of that in order to get a nice hold on the hair, which is something that I definitely look for with my hair type. And now we're going to start the twist. What I like to do with my twists is that I will actually start off by braiding the root. And why I do this is because usually a twist is not going to give you as much tension as a braid will. So when you don't have that tension at the root, you will get frizzing. So I like to braid for about an inch, maybe an inch and a half. And then I will take the middle section, or just whatever section feels the best, split that in half, join it with the other two sides, and then I'm going to go through and just twist like a regular twist all the way down. And what you kind of don't see because this is sped up is that I am actually finger detangling through the twist the whole way down. Other girls will go in with a comb or with a brush in order to get the smoothest results possible. But for me, whenever I've done that, it hasn't worked out. It just causes frizzing for me for whatever reason. But try it, experiment, figure out what you like, and maybe you'll like a brush, maybe you'll like to finger detangle as I do, but you just do whatever works for you. So I'm going to repeat that exact same process, braid for about an inch to an inch and a half, and then twist all the way down. And then another major key about what you want to do for definition is that when you get to the end of that twist, you want to twist it around your finger so that you get really, really good definition at the ends of your hair. If you have heat damaged hair, if you are transitioning and the ends of your hair don't curl, I will show you guys how to help that process along with a perm rod at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. But all we're going to do throughout this entire process is just continue to twist the entire head. However many twists you want to do is very, very arbitrary. I tend to like to do about medium-sized twists. I don't like a lot of them. It's not really my thing. So the middle section of my head is always very difficult for me because it is just my trouble section. If y'all can relate, please like this video. My middle section, the middle part of my head is just of the devil. So I, if you notice, am being very, very rough with the way that I section off my hair. And I do that on purpose. I don't want any hard lines in my hair. I don't want any middle parts. I don't want any of that. That's why when we were at the center of my head, I split the big piece diagonally instead of down the middle. Because when you take these twists out, you're gonna have a big line going down the middle of your head. And as you can see, everything looks really rough. And I only have about 6 or 7 twists back there. So we're gonna continue the rest of the tutorial outside of the shower. Oh look, it's outside of shower mode. So I have a microfiber towel on my head, which is something that you wanna use to prevent frizz. We do not use towels over here, okay? So I'm gonna take down that top part of my head and then use the end of a rat tail comb in order to part. This is what I like to do to get a rough part at first because it helps you to get a rough part without snatching through the hair in my experience. So I'm gonna part out this box in the middle of my head. And I used to do this type of style all the time back when I had accidentally heat damaged my hair. When I was in college, I decided to straighten my hair a lot more and also to wear U-part wigs. So I damaged this exact section in the middle of my head years ago. So I used to purposefully style the top part of my head in order to conceal the fact that it was damaged. So on the sides, we're just going to repeat the exact same process that we did in the shower. And why I do my hair in the shower is because I get the best definition out of my hair when it is soaking wet. As you could see before I wet my hair looked very frizzy and very undefined. As soon as I soaked my hair in water was when you see my curls really pop out. So even though I didn't show it, I did go through and do the exact same process that I did in the shower on my hair outside of the shower. Only thing is that I wet my hair down. I am soaking wet and I will show you. I'm childish. My body is soaking wet, as you can see here, from all of the water that I'm spraying on my hair, and that's what you want. So we are going to take down that top part of our hair, part it down the middle, and what I started to do was just part straight across and do 6 sections. In the end, I only ended up doing 4. As I was going, I was trying to figure out like, ooh, do I want to make these triangles? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do that? And I decided to not go that route because I'm making this video specifically for people that are transitioning or people that have heat damaged hair. And generally the people that fall in between those 2 categories are people that are new to the natural hair community. So I didn't want to do anything super duper complicated. So I ended up just parting my hair into 4 boxes, 4 uneven boxes. I'm gonna admit that, but it's okay. You can't really tell in the end. So what I do is that I go through and I perfect my parts, and then I just twist very roughly all the way down to get the hair out of the way, clip it back, and then I'm going to take my gel that I've been using this whole time and put it at the base of this ponytail, a mini pony, because I'm going to smooth it and then rubber band it off. And don't do what I did. I wrapped this rubber band around way too many times because I wanted it to look as clean as possible, but I'm gonna end up with no edges, y'all. How many times I wrapped this rubber band around my head? It was literally unnecessary. Don't do what I did because I'm about to be bald out here. Now what you want to do is take a bit of gel and really tightly braid the first 2 to 3 inches of your hair, because that's the only part that matters. So I went through, tightly twisted the top part of the twist, and then just let the rest go free. Then I moved on to those back 2 sections, rubber banded those off, smoothed the gel on, did all that good stuff. And then I took the top box and connected it diagonally to the back box. And then I took a rubber band and tied those 2 together. And then I just repeated the exact same process on the other box, going diagonally to the other back box. Say box one more time. I feel like I'm literally Roddy Rich. Now this is what it ends up looking like, nice and simple. I took out those back 2 sections because I wasn't going to use them. I wet that down with water, added some leave-in conditioner in there just so I could start detangling a bit. But then I'm just going to go in with regular hair ties, and I'm going to just tie up that ponytail, and then I'm going to split the ponytail into 3 different sections and twist as I have done all over my head. Alrighty, so this is what I was referring to earlier, where if the ends of your hair do not curl very, very well, you're gonna take a perm rod. This perm rod is way too big for what I'm talking about. I'll pop in the screen the size that I'm referring to. So you're just gonna twist the ends around, and then that's how you're gonna get that definition. This is what my hair is looking like soaking wet. So we're just gonna put her up in a ponytail. I started to tell y'all I'm gonna go to sleep, but I'm not. I have a full day ahead of me. So I will see y'all tomorrow. Oh my God, it's tomorrow. So I'm gonna take my satin scarf off, take down my twists. I gave them a little brush through because they were a little crinkly, even though that literally did nothing for me. And I'm gonna go through and untwist. If you are someone that uses oils, this would be a good time to pull them out. If you do oil your hands up, it will help with reducing frizz. I personally do not use oils. I know I sound like a broken record to my loyal subscribers, but to anybody that's new here, I do not use oils in my hair. So I just make sure that I have like moisturized hands. I just make sure that my hands are nice and soft when I'm taking down my hair. And I am going to just simply untwist the hair for now, and then I will go through and I will separate the twists in order to add more volume. So I'm gonna put the hair up, and I'm gonna start in the back part of my hair. I'm just gonna go through and feel for any very, very large clumps in the hair, and I'm going to pull those apart very gently, and I'm not going to fight too much against my hair because I don't wanna cause any unnecessary frizz. During today's video, I was watching Lovebirds on Netflix, and it was very funny. It was a nice feel-good movie, and I really needed that with all of the chaos going on in the world right now. So if you want to laugh, if you want to feel good, then that was a really good one. So I'm going to go through, shake my hair out. I put my hands into my roots, shook that out for a little more volume. And now I'm going to slick down my edges with my Eco Styler gel, and that particular gel is my favorite. I will have it linked down below. It's my favorite for my edges, rather. So I'm just gonna whoop my edges. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna add a little bit of jewelry to the hair. I decided to cover up the rubber band, but that was really arbitrary. And then I'm going to wrap my scarf around my edges to secure those whilst I change for you all and come back cuter than ever. Alrighties everyone, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much for coming here to my channel, supporting me, and being a genuine, overall nice human being. If you liked today's look, and if you would like to see more different types of tutorials from me, then please let me know. I generally don't style my hair, but I wanted to do something that would be good for people that have heat damage, that have transitioning hair, all of that good stuff. So if you guys enjoyed seeing this type of content from me, then please give this video a thumbs up so that I know. Make sure that you comment down below and share this video if you care. I will see you all very, very soon in the next video. But until then, remember to keep positivity in your life, because positivity breeds positivity, and we have absolutely no time for negativity in 2020. I will see your beautiful faces in my next video. You know the drill. You know the drill. Go ahead. Come on. Click on. We're waiting. We're ready. We're willing. We're waiting.